BMW M5 CS has been hailed as one of the best performance saloons in the world, and it has proven its worth in the racing games it currently appears in. But what about NFS World? Today, we compare the M5 CS to the other M5s in the game, as well as to its current competition and the reigning king of A-class saloons on the server.
As always, if you love what you see here, leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out.
The twin-turbo era of the M5 has been quite exciting, despite what the internet thinks about the new hybrid M5, which weighs about as much as a G-Wagon. It's clear that BMW has applied a bit of M-magic to ensure it remains a monster among its competition of performance saloons. However, if you're not interested in a 700 horsepower hybrid tank that goes like stink, how about a 625 horsepower all-petrol car that weighs less than the current M3?
The F90 M5 CS is the first and last of its kind, because let's not forget that BMW has no plans to create any sort of competition package or CS model of the G90 M5, because let's be honest here, what can you possibly lighten on that car if you want to keep the hybrid system? Anywho, the F90 M5 CS is truly one of the best cars BMW has made in a long time, weighing just 4,025 pounds thanks to lightweight seats in the front and rear with the middle rear seat removed, lots of carbon fiber all around the car, and other lightweight materials to keep this car as agile as ever.
It also receives a slight power boost over the standard model, and as we've seen in the racing games it appears in, it makes a significant difference in the Crew Motorfest. It competes against the heavier all-electric and agile Porsche Taycan, which is a true technical track menace. In Forza Horizon 5, it performs incredibly well in A-Class and is surprisingly exceptional in S1 class. However, I wouldn't really recommend racing online in that class with this car, as it feels just a bit too heavy for it. Anyway, now we journey into Need for Speed World, and even though we already have a couple of M5s here, all tuned to max A-Class, we might as well showcase the M5 CS's dominance by comparing it to them.
as you can see, the M5 CS is clearly superior to other M5s available in the Sparkserver. With less oversteer, improved grip, enhanced acceleration, and greater agility, it is the all-around M5 of choice for competing in A-class races on the server. Here's the thing though, there are other A-class sedans on this server, including this car's other German rival. How does it compare to them? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Audi RS6 Avant, except there's one big problem with it. They added the wrong one. This is the C7 generation Audi RS6 Avant, which doesn't look bad at all, but the C8 looks so much better. The C7 features a twin turbocharged 4-liter V8 that produces 553 horsepower in the standard model and over 600 horsepower in the updated performance version. You can tell from the wide body kit I've installed on this car that the FRSS guys took this from Forza Horizon, which is fine, but the C8 RS6 is also in that game, so I don't understand why they didn't choose that generation of the super wagon as well. Anyway, in Forza Horizon, with the body kit on, the RS6 Avant performs pretty well as an A-class or S1 class car, but can the same be said here in Need for Speed World?
Let's not forget about the current king of 4-door A-class saloons on this server, the Vauxhall Lotus Carlton. Originally known as the Vauxhall Carlton or the Opel Omega, General Motors contacted Lotus to create a high-performance version of this family saloon. The result was this incredible car featuring elements from other GM vehicles such as the V8 Holden Commodore and C4 Chevrolet Corvette ZR1. It even uses the same tires that Lotus put on their Esprit Turbo, equipped with a bored-out twin turbocharged straight-six engine that produced nearly 400 horsepower. The Lotus Carlton was the fastest saloon in the world at the time, achieving speeds of up to 186 miles per hour.
The last time I drove this car, I mentioned it was one of the fastest A-class cars ever, featuring incredibly rapid acceleration and a high top speed. Although it felt a bit heavy, it was still manageable, making it an astounding vehicle. Let's see if it's still the fastest after this matchup. there you have it. It's literally between the Carlton and the M5 CS when determining the fastest saloons in this game, at least here on FRSS, I would say. If anything, there are 3 things to note. First, the Porsche Taycan Turbo GT isn't here yet, and that's currently the fastest production saloon to go around the Nürburgring. Second, the Xiaomi SU7 Ultra isn't here either, and even though a prototype claimed a 4-door lap record at the Nürburgring, the standard production car may soon set a new record as well, and that car has even more power than the Taycan Turbo GT. Finally, FRSS doesn't have a Chaser, a Crown, a Mark II, or some other JX100 Toyota that could be tuned to outperform other saloons like it does on the Overdrive server, so hopefully they address that soon. In the meantime, you can choose between a twin-turbo straight-six Opel Lotus or a twin-turbo V8 Competition Sport M5 if you want a seriously fast 4-door to outpace some supercars in A-Class. I'd like to thank you all for watching this review of the M5 CS. If you enjoyed what you saw, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. Until then, I'll see you all in the next video. Later.